Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly let go of life's challenges while others struggle? What if I told you that the ancient philosophy of Stoicism holds the secret to mastering this art? In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves clinging to people and situations that stress us out. But what if there was a way to break free and find peace? The Stoics believed that by focusing only on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can live a more fulfilled life. This philosophy isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a practical guide that can help us navigate through modern life with grace and resilience. Before we dive in, let me ask you to stick around because we're about to uncover 17 Stoic steps that can transform how you handle life's uncertainties. Trust me, you won't want to miss this journey toward a more serene and empowered you. The essence of Stoicism centers on two core principles: control and acceptance. Stoicism teaches us that our power lies in our ability to choose how we respond to events. Imagine you're caught in a rainstorm without an umbrella. While you can't control the rain, you can decide whether to complain or dance in it. This simple shift in perspective is central to Stoic thinking. At its heart, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control. Our thoughts, emotions, and reactions are within our domain, while external events are not. Think of it as two circles. The inner circle is filled with things we can control, like our attitudes and intentions. The outer circle contains events beyond our control, like the actions of others or natural occurrences. By accepting that we can't change the outer circle, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. Instead, it's about acknowledging reality and choosing to act with wisdom and calm. By aligning our expectations with what is actually within our control, we embrace a more tranquil and resilient mindset. This foundational concept of Stoicism offers a lens through which we can view life's challenges with clarity and composure. The first step involves understanding impermanence. Recognizing the transient nature of life is a powerful tool in helping us let go. Imagine holding a handful of sand. The tighter you grip, the more it slips away. Life is much the same. Everything around us, from relationships to material possessions, is temporary. Embracing this reality allows us to release the need to control every aspect of our lives. Impermanence teaches us that change is the only constant. By accepting that nothing lasts forever, we open ourselves to new possibilities and growth. This mindset doesn't mean we shouldn't cherish what we have. Instead, it allows us to enjoy the present moment without fear or anxiety about the future. The Stoics believed that by understanding the ephemeral nature of all things, we can reduce suffering and find peace in acceptance. When we let go of our attachment to permanence, we begin to see life as a series of moments to be experienced and learned from. This perspective helps us move forward with a sense of freedom and understanding, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. So by integrating the concept of impermanence into our daily lives, we cultivate a mindset that is both flexible and resilient, ready to embrace the unfolding journey of life with grace and wisdom. The second step involves exploring the dichotomy of control. In our lives, some things are within our grasp while others are beyond it. This Stoic concept invites us to focus on what we can influence and let go of what we cannot. Picture life as two separate circles. The inner circle contains elements like your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions. These are the things over which you have control. The outer circle includes factors like other people's opinions, accidents, and whether things you cannot change. By understanding and practicing this division, we can reduce stress and anxiety. Imagine you're preparing for a job interview. While you can't control the outcome or the interviewer's perception, you can control your preparation, your punctuality, and your attitude. Concentrating on these aspects not only empowers you with confidence, but also frees you from worrying about elements outside your reach. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from focusing our energy on things within the inner circle. When you embrace this, life becomes less about trying to force outcomes and more about how you choose to respond to them. Letting go of the need to control everything around us is liberating. It allows us to live with more tranquility and less frustration. By adopting the dichotomy of control, we begin to navigate life with greater wisdom and calm, accepting that while we may not steer the entire ship, we hold the rudder to our own course. As you practice this step, you'll find yourself more capable of handling life's ups and downs with balance and clarity. Through this lens, you can truly transform the way you experience the world, focusing on actions that bring about growth and fulfillment. The third step involves embracing the present moment. In a world filled with constant distractions and future anxieties, focusing on the present is a profound Stoic practice. Imagine your mind as a camera lens. When it's zoomed out to capture your entire life, you miss the details that make today unique. Embracing the present means narrowing your focus, appreciating the here and now, and experiencing life as it unfolds. When you're truly present, worry about the past and anxiety about the future fade away. This doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities or plans. It means giving your full attention to the task at hand. Whether it's a conversation with a friend, a meal, or a simple walk, by staying present, you enrich those moments with depth and meaning. The Stoics believed that life is lived in the now. Dwelling on what was or what might be only distracts from what's happening. By training yourself to be present, you cultivate awareness and gratitude for every experience. Consider the way a child approaches play, fully engaged and absorbed by each moment. This childlike presence is something adults can relearn, allowing us to see beauty and opportunity in the ordinary. When you embrace the present, you let go of untethered thoughts and become more attuned to your own needs and surroundings. It's about being where your feet are, understanding that this moment is the only one guaranteed. By practicing this step, you unlock a richer, fuller life, one where each moment is met with attention and intention, paving the way for greater peace and satisfaction. In doing so, you strengthen your ability to find joy in simplicity and create a life filled with mindful presence. The fourth step involves practicing detachment. Detachment in the Stoic sense doesn't mean indifference or a lack of care. Instead, it means releasing the need to control the outcome of things. Imagine holding a feather in your hand. If you clutch it tightly, it might get damaged, but if you hold it gently, allowing it to glide on the breeze, it remains intact, beautiful, and free. Practicing detachment is about letting go of the tight grip we have on results, understanding that while we can influence the direction of things, the final outcome often remains beyond our grasp. Once we remove our emotional attachment to specific outcomes, we open ourselves to a profound sense of peace. This doesn't mean we should lack goals or aspirations. Rather, it's about approaching them with an open mind, knowing that our worth isn't tied to whether we succeed or fail. Consider an artist who creates not for recognition, but for the joy of expression. When we detach from the desire for specific results, we liberate ourselves from disappointment and anxiety. It is an understanding that our efforts and intentions define us, not the results they yield. By practicing detachment, we also learn to appreciate the process itself. We find joy in the journey rather than the destination. This mindset shift brings resilience, allowing us to adapt gracefully to life's changing circumstances. When we embrace detachment, we discover inner peace and contentment that isn't swayed by external events. By focusing on the present actions and accepting whatever comes, we cultivate a life filled with serenity and strength, a life where peace is rooted within, unshaken by the winds of fortune. The fifth step involves the acceptance of fate, a profound Stoic principle known as Amor Fati, which translates to loving one's fate. This concept encourages us to embrace everything that happens in life, whether we perceive it as good or bad, with open arms and a willing heart. Imagine life as a vast tapestry where each thread represents a moment or event in your journey. Some threads are bright and joyful, while others may be darker and challenging. Amor Fati teaches us to love every thread for the unique role it plays in the tapestry of our existence, instead of merely tolerating or resigning ourselves to what's beyond our control. We learn to celebrate it. This doesn't mean we become passive to life's challenges. Instead, we transform our perspective to see every event as an opportunity for growth and learning. Suppose you encounter a setback in your career. Rather than dwelling on disappointment, you view it as a chance to redirect your path and uncover new strengths. By accepting fate, you find meaning even in adversity, recognizing that each experience is a part of your personal story. The Stoics believed that fate is an integral part of life, neither friend nor foe, but an unbiased force shaping our journey. This acceptance fosters resilience, enabling us to remain steadfast in the face of life's unpredictability. Consider a surfer who rides the waves not by fighting against them, but by finding balance and harmony with their power. In embracing Amor Fati, we become like surfers of life, adapting and flowing with each wave that comes our way. By practicing this step, we unlock a deeper sense of peace and purpose as we come to see every twist and turn as a valued part of our journey. Embracing Amor Fati allows us to live with gratitude and grace, turning every moment into a cherished part of our life's masterpiece. The sixth step involves reframing negative emotions. Taking charge of how we perceive and manage our emotions is a key principle in Stoicism. Imagine your mind as a filter. The way you interpret events can either magnify negativity or transform it into learning. Reframing negative emotions means actively choosing to see challenges in a new light, one that empowers rather than depletes. When faced with disappointment or anger, instead of letting these feelings control you, try to pause and reassess. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? By shifting your perspective, you begin to see emotions not as obstacles, but as opportunities for self-discovery. Consider the story of a Stoic philosopher who, when criticized, would respond with curiosity rather than defensiveness. He would thank his critics for pointing out areas where he could improve. This approach allowed him to turn potentially harmful emotions into constructive reflection. By embracing this mindset, you dispel the cloud of negativity and replace it with clarity and insight. When you reframe emotions, you're not denying their existence but choosing not to let them overpower your sense of peace. It's about acknowledging your feelings and then deciding how to respond with wisdom and strength. Picture yourself standing in a storm. While you can't stop the rain, you can choose to find shelter or dance in it. This choice defines your relationship with emotions. Through practice, reframing becomes second nature, enabling you to navigate life's emotional landscape with resilience and grace. By mastering this step, you enhance your ability to maintain peace and clarity, transforming everyday challenges into stepping stones towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. The seventh step involves self-reflection, a crucial practice for understanding and managing our emotional attachments. Imagine your mind as a deep, clear lake. The surface may show ripples from the wind, but below, it's calm and serene. Self-reflection allows you to dive beneath the surface, exploring the depths of your emotions and understanding the attachments that influence your thoughts and behaviors. It's about regularly taking the time to examine what holds sway over your heart and mind, and why. By doing this, you gain insight into how these attachments shape your reactions and decisions. Consider setting aside a few quiet moments each day to engage in this introspection. Ask yourself questions like, what emotions am I holding onto today? What beliefs are driving my actions? By doing so, you begin to unravel the complex web of emotional ties that may be holding you back. For instance, if a particular event triggers anger or sadness, reflect on the underlying reason. Is it an unmet expectation or a fear of loss? This self-examination fosters awareness, allowing you to identify patterns and gradually detach from those that no longer serve you. The Stoics believed that understanding oneself is the foundation of personal growth and freedom. Through self-reflection, you cultivate a deeper connection with your true self, liberating you from the grips of unnecessary attachments. Embrace this practice with patience and an open heart, knowing that each reflection brings clarity and empowers you to let go more gracefully. By making self-reflection a regular part of your routine, you strengthen your ability to live a life defined by conscious choices rather than emotional entanglements. This step helps you navigate life's journey with a clearer sense of purpose and an unshakable inner peace, guiding you toward a more liberated and enlightened existence. The eighth step involves understanding the role of reason. In Stoicism, reason is seen as a powerful tool that can aid in emotional release. Picture your mind as a compass, with reason guiding you through turbulent emotional seas. When emotions run high, it's easy to become overwhelmed and lose sight of what truly matters. Rational thinking acts as an anchor, grounding you in reality and helping you navigate through life's storms. By employing reason, you can take a step back from your emotional responses and assess situations with clarity. Ask yourself, is this situation as dire as it seems? What facts am I overlooking because of my emotions? This approach allows you to separate emotions from facts, providing a clearer perspective. Consider a time when you felt anxious about a social situation. By applying reason, you might realize that your fears are based on assumptions rather than reality, freeing you from unnecessary worry. The Stoics believed that reason helps us align our thoughts with the truth, allowing us to release emotions that no longer serve us. Practicing rational thinking doesn't mean suppressing emotions. Rather, it involves understanding them and deciding how best to respond. Picture someone searching for a lost item in a cluttered room. By organizing the chaos, they find what they're looking for. Similarly, rational thinking helps you sift through emotional clutter to uncover the truth, enabling emotional release. By embracing reason, you strengthen your ability to live in harmony with both your inner and outer worlds. This doesn't mean emotions won't arise. Rather, it empowers you to handle them with wisdom and composure. As you practice this step, you'll discover greater emotional freedom and resilience, enhancing your ability to let go and find tranquility amid life's challenges. The ninth step involves cultivating gratitude, a transformative practice that shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance of what you already have. Imagine gratitude as a lens through which you view your life. By regularly practicing thankfulness, you begin to notice the richness in everyday experiences that often go overlooked. The Stoics believed that gratitude is crucial for inner peace and resilience. By acknowledging and appreciating what life offers, you strengthen your ability to let go of what you cannot control. Picture a daily ritual where you reflect on moments that brought you joy or taught you lessons. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face or a meaningful conversation, each reflection adds depth to your sense of well-being. This practice doesn't ignore life's challenges. Rather, it balances them with an appreciation for the good. Consider the metaphor of a garden. By focusing on the flourishing plants rather than the weeds, you nurture growth and beauty. A similar approach applies to cultivating gratitude. By directing your attention to positive elements, you enrich your emotional landscape. This mindset fosters resilience, making it easier to navigate life's ups and downs. The Stoics knew that a grateful heart is less swayed by external events as it finds contentment within. Embracing gratitude empowers you to accept life's imperfections with grace, transforming how you perceive challenges. It turns moments of struggle into opportunities for growth and reflection. As you practice gratitude, you'll notice a shift in your perspective, leading to a more fulfilled and balanced life. By integrating this step into your routine, you cultivate a mindset that embraces both joy and hardship with equal grace, unlocking a steady source of inner strength and serenity. The 10th step involves setting boundaries, a vital practice that empowers us to let go and protect our well-being. imagine boundaries as invisible fences that define where you end and others begin. They serve as guidelines for what you will and won't accept in your interactions with people and situations. By establishing clear boundaries, you create a space for yourself that is free from undue influence and stress. This step is about acknowledging your limits and asserting your needs with confidence. Consider a river with sturdy banks. It flows with purpose and direction. Boundaries function similarly, providing structure and clarity in our relationships. Without them, we risk becoming overwhelmed or entangled in situations that drain us. The Stoics emphasized the importance of knowing oneself, which includes understanding what is emotionally sustainable. Setting boundaries is not about building walls or isolating yourself. Rather, it's about choosing what you allow into your life. For example, if you find yourself frequently saying yes out of obligation, learning to say no is a crucial boundary that can liberate you from unwanted commitments. This practice helps you prioritize your energy and focus on what truly matters. By maintaining boundaries, you cultivate respect for yourself and others. Picture a gardener tending to their plants, giving each its own space to flourish. Boundaries create an environment where you and those around you can thrive authentically. As you integrate this step, remember that boundaries are flexible and can be adjusted as needed. They are a dynamic part of life, evolving as you grow and change. By setting and respecting boundaries, you pave the way for healthier relationships, reduced stress, and a greater sense of control over your life. This empowers you to let go of what no longer serves you, fostering a sense of peace and freedom as you move forward. The 11th step involves seeking virtue, a core tenet of Stoicism that places emphasis on living a life guided by moral excellence rather than clinging to external possessions or achievements. Imagine virtue as the foundation of a sturdy house, providing the stability and strength necessary to weather any storm. According to Stoic philosophy, true happiness and fulfillment come from cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These are the internal compass points that guide our actions and decisions, grounding us in what truly matters. When we prioritize virtue, we shift our focus from amassing wealth or status to developing qualities that enhance our character and integrity. Consider how fulfilling it is to act with kindness or to stand by your principles, even when faced with adversity. These virtuous actions not only bring a sense of inner peace but also contribute to the well-being of others. The Stoics believed that external things like possessions or recognition are indifferent to our true happiness because they are beyond our control. By seeking virtue, we detach from the fleeting nature of such externalities and find comfort in the stability of our moral values. Picture a tree that remains strong and upright amid strong winds because its roots are deeply embedded in rich soil. Seeking virtue is akin to nourishing your inner roots, ensuring that you remain resilient and composed regardless of life's uncertainties. This pursuit of virtue invites us to evaluate our daily actions and ask if they align with our core values. It encourages us to act with intention and mindfulness, fostering a life of purpose and fulfillment. By integrating this step, you empower yourself to find joy and contentment not in external achievements, but in the excellence of your character and the positive impact you have on the world. In turn, this brings a profound sense of freedom and satisfaction, allowing you to let go of superficial attachments and embrace a life enriched by virtue. The 12th step involves learning from nature, a profound teacher in the art of letting go. Imagine the changing seasons of a tree. In spring, it blossoms. In autumn, it sheds its leaves, making room for new growth. Nature shows us that letting go is not just a part of life, but a cycle of renewal and transformation. The natural world constantly reminds us that holding onto something past its season can hinder our growth. By observing nature, we learn that just as a river flows effortlessly downstream, our lives can find harmony when we release what no longer serves us. Picture a river that encounters a rock in its path. Instead of stopping, the water flows around it, finding a new course. This natural adaptability teaches us to navigate life's challenges with grace, moving past obstacles rather than becoming stuck. Nature's cycles also instill patience and trust. Just as a winter may seem long but eventually gives way to spring, our difficult times are often temporary, opening doors to new possibilities. By aligning ourselves with this rhythm, we learn to trust the process of life and embrace change as an opportunity for growth. Consider how a flower blooms, reaching its full potential only by letting go of its buds. In a similar way, we thrive when we let go of old fears or grudges, making space for new experiences and insights. Nature teaches us resilience, showing that even after the harshest storms, life persists and flourishes. By observing the wisdom inherent in nature, we gain insights into our own journey, finding strength and peace in the natural ebb and flow of life. This step encourages us to let go with confidence, knowing that just as nature thrives in balance and renewal, so can we. By embracing nature's lessons, we cultivate a life of resilience, adaptability, and harmony, creating a path for personal growth and fulfillment. The 13th step involves incorporating mindfulness practices into daily life. Imagine your mind as a garden where each thought is a seed. By practicing mindfulness, you become the gardener, carefully choosing which seeds to nurture. Simple mindfulness routines can significantly support emotional health by helping you stay present and centered. Start with a practice as simple as focusing on your breath. Taking a few minutes each day to breathe deeply and mindfully can create a calming space in your mind. This practice is like giving your garden sunlight and water, nurturing clarity and peace. Another effective routine is the body scan, where you slowly become aware of each part of your body, releasing tension as you go. This exercise grounds you, fostering a deeper connection with yourself and easing emotional burdens. Mindfulness is also about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Imagine watching clouds passing in the sky, each representing a thought or emotion. By simply noticing them, you acknowledge their presence without letting them take over. This detachment allows you to respond rather than react, maintaining emotional balance. Consider incorporating mindful walking into your day. As you walk, focus on each step, the sensation of your feet touching the ground, and the rhythm of your breath. This practice anchors you in the present, clearing mental fog and cultivating a sense of peace. Mindfulness invites you to engage fully with whatever task you are doing, whether it's eating mindfully by truly tasting your food or listening attentively in a conversation. By paying attention without distraction, you enrich each experience with depth and awareness. These simple yet transformative practices enhance your ability to navigate emotional challenges with composure and insight. Through mindfulness, you develop resilience, learning to let go of stressors and embrace the serenity of the present moment. By integrating these routines into your daily life, you lay the foundation for profound emotional well-being and a more mindful, fulfilling journey. The 14th step involves the power of journaling, a transformative tool for tracking thoughts and progress. Imagine your mind as a bustling city, with ideas and emotions racing through like busy traffic. Keeping a journal provides a safe space to organize and process these thoughts, turning the chaos into clarity. Journaling acts as a mirror, reflecting your inner world and offering insights into your patterns and growth. By writing regularly, you create a personal record of your journey, capturing both challenges and achievements. This practice allows you to observe your thoughts objectively, discovering recurring themes or breakthroughs. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day to jot down your feelings, experiences, or reflections. Approach it without judgment or censorship. Let your words flow naturally. This openness helps release pent-up emotions and fosters a deeper understanding of yourself. Over time, you'll notice how your perspective evolves, revealing growth and resilience. Journaling also aids in setting intentions and tracking progress toward personal goals. Whether you're documenting your efforts to adopt a Stoic mindset or recording moments of gratitude, each entry marks a step forward. This practice encourages mindfulness and accountability, enhancing your awareness of how you respond to life's challenges. Picture a painter creating a masterpiece, each stroke adding depth and detail. Similarly, journaling paints a vivid portrait of your life, illustrating your unique path and milestones. As you review past entries, you'll find encouragement and wisdom from your past self, motivating you to continue your journey with confidence. By embracing journaling, you cultivate a powerful habit that supports emotional clarity and growth. This step not only helps you let go of what no longer serves you, but also empowers you to embrace new insights and opportunities. As you integrate journaling into your routine, you'll discover a trusted ally in your quest for self-discovery and tranquility. The 15th step involves meditation on mortality, a Stoic practice that profoundly shifts our understanding of time and priorities. Imagine life as a precious tapestry, intricate and temporary, with each thread representing the moments we have. By meditating on mortality, we bring into sharp focus the finite nature of our existence, urging us to live with purpose and intent. This doesn't mean dwelling morbidly on death, but rather using it as a tool to illuminate what truly matters in life. When we acknowledge that our time here is limited, we begin to appreciate each day as valuable and irreplaceable. Consider the metaphor of a sand timer, with each grain slipping away as a reminder to cherish the present. This meditation helps strip away trivial concerns and distractions, allowing us to concentrate on what brings genuine fulfillment and joy. Imagine standing at the end of your life's path, looking back at the choices you made. Which moments would you treasure? Which actions would you take pride in? This contemplation encourages clarity, helping you prioritize relationships, passions, and personal values over fleeting pursuits or material gains. The Stoics believed that keeping mortality in mind fosters courage and resilience, freeing us from the fear of living authentically. Picture a sailor navigating towards a distant shore, fully aware that each voyage is unique and cannot be relived. By holding this awareness, you're inspired to embark on life's journey with vigor and appreciation, letting go of regrets or what-ifs. Regular meditation on mortality invites a profound shift in perspective, urging you to live each day as a meaningful expression of your deepest values. This practice encourages mindful decisions, aligning daily actions with your vision for a well-lived life. As you integrate this step, you cultivate a sense of urgency balanced with gratitude, embracing life's impermanence as a catalyst for intentional living. Through this lens, you find the courage to prioritize what truly matters, ensuring that your tapestry of life is woven with purpose, love, and authenticity. The 16th step involves encouraging empathy, a vital Stoic practice that fosters understanding and acceptance of others. Imagine empathy as a bridge connecting separate islands, allowing us to traverse distances and reach the hearts of those around us. In Stoicism, empathy is not merely an emotion but a conscious decision to see beyond our own experiences and embrace the perspectives of others. Consider the metaphor of a pair of shoes. By stepping into someone else's shoes, you gain insight into their challenges, hopes, and dreams. This practice nurtures compassion and reduces judgment, enabling you to respond with kindness rather than criticism. Empathy invites you to listen actively, absorbing not just words but emotions and intentions. Picture a conversation where you focus entirely on the speaker, setting aside distractions and preconceived notions. This presence fosters a deep connection, revealing common ground even amidst differences. By understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles, you cultivate patience and forgiveness. The Stoics believed that everyone is part of a larger community, interconnected through shared humanity. By encouraging empathy, you strengthen these bonds, recognizing that each person contributes uniquely to the whole. Empathy enriches relationships, transforming interactions into meaningful exchanges. Imagine planting seeds of understanding, each one nurturing a garden of mutual respect and cooperation. As you practice empathy, you dismantle barriers, creating a space where differences are celebrated and diverse perspectives valued. By embracing this step, you develop a mindset that honors the dignity and worth of others, paving the way for harmonious coexistence. Encouraging empathy allows you to navigate social landscapes with grace, fostering environments where everyone feels seen and valued. This Stoic approach empowers you to let go of resentment and embrace acceptance, enriching your life with connections rooted in compassion and understanding. As you integrate empathy into your daily routine, you'll find yourself contributing to a world where kindness prevails and differences are embraced as opportunities for growth and learning. The 17th step involves redefining loss, a perspective that transforms how we view and experience the inevitable part of life. Imagine loss not as an ending, but as a transition, a natural part of the life cycle that shapes and instructs us. In Stoic philosophy, loss is seen as neither good nor bad, but as a neutral event that provides valuable learning opportunities. Consider loss as a teacher, guiding you through lessons about resilience, appreciation, and growth. Imagine losing a leaf in autumn, making way for fresh buds in spring. Loss allows new beginnings, offering us the chance to evolve and embrace change. The Stoics believed that while we cannot avoid loss, we can choose our response to it. By accepting its inevitability, we can find peace and wisdom amid the heartache. Picture a sculptor chipping away at marble. With each piece that falls away, beauty emerges. Similarly, loss can refine us, revealing strength and depth we may have never known. Redefining loss involves finding meaning in what remains, focusing on cherished memories or the growth that follows. It's about recognizing that even in absence there is presence. Relationships, learnings, and experiences continue to influence us profoundly. Embracing this perspective transforms loss into a catalyst for gratitude, allowing you to value what you have even more deeply. By seeing loss as a part of life's natural rhythm, you cultivate resilience and acceptance. You understand that while something may be gone, its impact endures and life continues. This mindset empowers you to let go gently, appreciating the transient beauty of every moment. In redefining loss, you find solace and strength, learning to live fully and love deeply, knowing that every loss is a step toward personal growth and a life enriched by wisdom and understanding. Through this final step, you embrace life's journey with open arms and a heart at peace, ready to meet whatever comes with grace and acceptance. The 18th step involves finding joy in solitude, a powerful practice that enhances our relationship with ourselves. Imagine solitude as a quiet garden, a retreat where you can nurture your soul. In today's busy world, being alone is often seen as loneliness, but Stoicism teaches that solitude is not something to fear but to embrace. It's the space where you can reconnect with your innermost thoughts and feelings, free from external distractions. By enjoying your own company, you cultivate self-awareness and inner peace. Consider solitude as a chance to recharge, just like a phone that needs its time on the charger. This quiet time allows you to reflect, plan, and dream without the noise of everyday life. When you find joy in solitude, you become comfortable with who you are, appreciating your own insights and creativity. Picture a painter alone in a studio, exploring colors and shapes without any pressure or interruption. Solitude nurtures your creativity, encouraging you to delve into your passions and discover new aspects of yourself. It's a time to listen to your heart and let your mind wander freely. The Stoics believed that solitude strengthens resilience by providing clarity and focus. When alone, you can confront your thoughts and emotions honestly, developing a deeper understanding of yourself. This self-knowledge empowers you to handle life's challenges with more confidence and grace. By embracing solitude, you learn to appreciate your own company and value your independence. Imagine a bird soaring in the sky, unrestrained and free. Finding joy in solitude allows you to experience a similar freedom, unburdened by the need for constant social validation. As you integrate this step, you create a nurturing relationship with yourself, building a foundation of inner strength and joy. Enjoying solitude doesn't mean isolating yourself from others. It means cherishing the moments when you are alone, using them to grow and flourish. By finding joy in solitude, you cultivate a life rich with personal insights and creativity, ready to face the world with renewed energy and a sense of purpose. The 19th step involves mastering the art of forgiveness, an essential practice for personal freedom and inner peace. Picture forgiveness as a key that unlocks the chains holding you back, allowing you to move forward unencumbered by past grievances. In Stoicism, forgiving others and oneself is a profound act of liberation, releasing the burdens that hinder emotional growth and happiness. Consider forgiveness as a bridge to healing. When you forgive, you let go of the resentment and anger that weigh you down, freeing yourself to embrace new experiences with an open heart. This doesn't mean condoning wrongdoing, but recognizing that holding onto grudges only harms you, not the offender. Forgiving others allows you to reclaim your power, redirecting energy towards personal growth and meaningful pursuits. Similarly, self-forgiveness is crucial for cultivating compassion and acceptance within. Imagine shedding layers of guilt and regret, unveiling your true self beneath. By forgiving yourself for past mistakes, you nurture self-love and resilience, fostering a healthier relationship with yourself. Consider the metaphor of a garden tangled with weeds. Forgiveness uproots these emotional barriers, allowing new growth and beauty to flourish. As you forgive, you make space for joy, empathy, and peace. The Stoics believed that forgiveness is an act of courage, empowering you to rise above hurt and anger, transforming them into understanding and wisdom. By practicing forgiveness, you release the weight of the past, embracing the present with clarity and grace. Picture a river flowing freely once the dam of resentment is removed. Mastering the art of forgiveness allows you to live more fully, unburdened by the past. As you integrate this step, you cultivate a life enriched with compassion, ready to meet each moment with a heart and mind unshackled by the past. By embracing forgiveness, you create a path to serenity, fostering a sense of peace and harmony within and with others. The 20th step involves building resilience, a vital outcome of practicing Stoicism. Picture resilience as a tree standing tall in a storm, its roots firmly planted, allowing it to sway with the wind without breaking. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate this strength by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. In the face of adversity, Stoicism encourages us to respond with calm and clarity, viewing challenges not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for growth and learning. Consider the metaphor of a blacksmith forging steel. Just as heat and pressure strengthen the metal, life's difficulties can fortify our character and endurance. By embracing a Stoic mindset, we learn to adapt, maintaining our composure and determination amid life's trials. The Stoics believed that resilience is nurtured through the practice of virtue, such as courage, justice, and wisdom. These inner qualities act as a guiding compass, helping us navigate through life's unpredictability with confidence. Picture a sailor who trusts their vessel to weather turbulent seas. Similarly, by grounding ourselves in Stoic principles, we build an inner vessel that withstands emotional storms. When faced with difficulties, a resilient person doesn't shy away but confronts them with a balanced mind, seeking to understand and overcome. This mindset transforms setbacks into stepping stones, enhancing our ability to rise stronger from each experience. By focusing on self-improvement and maintaining a sense of purpose, we embrace life's challenges with optimism and resolve. Building resilience also involves accepting that some events are beyond our control, freeing us from unnecessary stress and frustration. Imagine shedding the weight of heavy burdens, lightening your load to move forward effortlessly. This acceptance empowers us to focus on actions within our reach, fostering a sense of peace and empowerment. By integrating this step into your life, you cultivate an unyielding spirit ready to face adversity with grace and fortitude. Through Stoicism, resilience becomes a natural state of being, allowing you to live with greater courage and serenity, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. In summary, the 17 Stoic steps offer a transformative path to personal growth and emotional liberation. By understanding impermanence, we embrace life's constant changes with grace. Recognizing the dichotomy of control liberates us from unnecessary stress by focusing our energy on what we can influence. Embracing the present moment enriches our experiences, allowing us to find joy in the now. Practicing detachment frees us from the grip of outcomes, while the acceptance of fate teaches us to celebrate every moment as a valuable part of our journey. Reframing negative emotions transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, and self-reflection deepens our understanding of the emotional ties that bind us. Understanding the role of reason guides us through turbulent emotional seas, and cultivating gratitude shifts our focus to life's abundance. Setting boundaries empowers us to protect our well-being, while seeking virtue grounds us in what truly matters. Learning from nature reminds us of the cycles of renewal and transformation, and incorporating mindfulness practices nurtures clarity and peace. The power of journaling tracks our thoughts and progress, while meditating on mortality urges us to live with purpose. Encouraging empathy fosters understanding and acceptance. Redefining loss as a teacher invites growth, and finding joy in solitude enhances our relationship with ourselves. Mastering the art of forgiveness liberates us from past grievances, and building resilience strengthens our ability to weather life's storms with grace. These steps collectively empower us to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace a life enriched by wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. If you found these practices insightful, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more content that can enhance your journey toward a more mindful and fulfilled life.